I think that the Dutch have had quite a long tradition of involving design in the visual language of a government. And because I work for this project in Berlin, I'm experiencing that in other countries it's not as logical or as imaginable as you think it would be. So I think this tradition of the Dutch sort of designing their government or designing the language of the government is a strong tradition, and it's worthwhile to raise this issue in other countries as well. So I find the international aspect of the project very interesting. And well, as I showed in my presentation, that in the German context it's a totally different story, partially because of the German history and partially because of the German relation from the people to the state. It is a totally different token. It's a totally different issue over there, and it's yeah, it's absolutely worthwhile to address it. Yeah, in the end, yes. It could be improved. I think in Germany the visual language of the state is much more a result of the bureaucratic processes underneath. There's no thoughts in a way of how do we want to communicate, what kind of language do we want to send or speak or show. And I'm saying that on the one hand that the German situation is honest, because it doesn't want to be more as it actually is. It's just you see literally what is the process of the bureaucracy, and you'll get that. Where you could say, yeah, in the Netherlands we're trying to look better than we are. We're trying to show off in a way. We keep on designing and buying new furniture and redressing the uniforms and etc., all to have a nice image of this government, where yeah, one could question if the performance of the government is actually better. You know, because I'm not sure whether all this design effort leads to a better performance. So it raises me the question as well, if a government is designed fantastically, does it perform fantastically as well? Will that mean that you get your driver's license quicker? Will that mean that you'll be treated better? Will that mean that you don't have to pay as much as you do for a passport now, or whatever? Mostly, the answer is no. Mostly, it's still some frustration involved in dealing with a government. And so I have the feeling that in the Netherlands, the frustration is often about what they promise, opposed to what they actually can do. And in Germany that's different, because they don't promise a lot, and thereby you can only have frustration about the performance they actually do, and have a frustration about that.